What's up, guys? Welcome back to the That's Sowdev podcast. My name is Dev. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I appreciate you. Y'all, we got some tea to get into today. But before we get into this tea, make sure you go ahead and follow me at That's Sowdev on Twitter, Instagram, and literally, child, everywhere else, including YouTube. We kind of popping over there. And if you're streaming on YouTube right now, give this a thumbs up and subscribe because there's going to be more coming your way. Now, for this podcast, this isn't going to be a very long podcast. Stay with me. We're going to talk about our girl, Christina. Okay? Did I just say Christina? Girl, be serious. This is not Christina Aguilera. I literally was just streaming her video, so I don't know why the hell that came out. But I mean Katrina. So, my girl, Katrina. Let's talk about it because I've done a couple reactions. There are more reactions coming to my YouTube channel. There probably always will be as long as she's releasing videos. But, y'all, I just can't explain to you the feeling that I get when I hear her sing. It's almost like everything around me disappears. Everything stops. Everything is just so... It's heightened. It's enhanced. The quality of life around me literally gets better when I hear her. I get chills. I feel emotions, heavy emotions. I feel, honestly, every time I hear her, it's like the first time I've heard her. Every time I'm shocked. I'm literally breathless because watching her move, watching how she's so engulfed in the emotion that the song is portraying, she is in every moment of the song. And at some point, you start to realize that this isn't about a person that can sing. This is really about a creative human being that is sharing their art with the world. And that is just so iconic to me because anybody can sing. That's called karaoke. Literally. But to sing in the manner that she sings, you've got to love it. You've got to feel it. And it's not that, quote unquote, you can't teach that. It's not that you can't. But I truly believe with talent like that, you're born with that shit. I believe you're born with it and you execute. I do believe many people have the potential to be where she is skill and technique wise with her singing. But if you don't bask in all things surrounding, again, your technique, you're just not going to get there because you don't get there by waking up one day and just having that voice. People can't cover Beyonce songs. People can't cover Whitney Houston songs. Y'all, imagine to my surprise going into a Whitney Houston and Beyonce reaction and being gagged. Like Beyonce and Whitney Houston themselves would be gagged if they heard this girl. And I wonder if they have already. Well, not Whitney, but Beyonce. I wonder if Beyonce has heard her. Because let me tell you something. That Beyonce cover was insane. It was. And to have that follow up the Whitney Houston one, guys, the arrangement with the Beyonce medley was insane. How she started it off with one song and then went all around the place, and it even included an Anita Baker cover. Anita Baker is such an iconic R&B legend. Her music will not be forgotten. It has traveled through generations. And to intertwine that with Beyonce, also someone who has been intertwined through generations. I mean, the 1990s, the 2000s, 2010s, 2020s, like literally across 4 whole ass decades. So just the fact that A, she did her homework. B, she took the time to put this arrangement together, because the way that the arrangement ended with the same song that it started off with, it was literally just like a perfect conclusion to a story. And I would like to know how she picks the songs. Obviously, when you're a singer, you have to pick music that is going to fit your voice. But also, if you are a singer, you can sing whatever and make it your own thing. And I do believe that's what she does. I think she has a combination of both. Like, she has the capability of the singers that she covers, but also she kind of has her own thing. So it kind of, again, enhances that experience when you hear her, because it's just like, oh my God, this beautiful singer, what wonderful out of world talent. But also at the same time, it's like, you're singing a Beyonce and Whitney Houston song just as good as Beyonce and Whitney motherfucking Houston? No. And that's not a stretch to say either. It's really not. So imagine to my motherfucking surprise yet again. And this is before the Beyonce medley. I'm watching the Whitney Houston medley and my jaw is fucking dropped. That's the second Katrina video that I had reacted to. For that to be the second one is kind of crazy. That shit was crazy. I mean, I literally saw angels dropping from the fucking sky. I really did. Like, what do you mean? Just for one, the flip from head to chest is just so easy. I'm not gonna say easy, but she makes it look so easy. She makes it look effortless. It's like, oh my God, this girl has an insane out of body talent. Now, I have not looked any more into the reactions or her videos or whatever, just mainly because, obviously, I want to react to all of these videos with you guys. I don't know if she does her own personal music or if she's indulged in any sort of entertainment industry music tease or what. If she has, let me know. I will do some research, but not too much to spoil anything. I like having the journey of reacting with you guys and generally with a fandom, because we get to learn about the group together, and everyone watching, they get to relive this experience in a way through vicariously living through someone else. So it's really such an awesome thing. And I just remember watching reaction videos. Like, I used to be depressed as hell in college, bitch. Just like laying down watching reaction videos, and it'd be something that I would look forward to. And the fact that I'm now doing that and giving that energy back to people is pretty awesome. So I like to make an experience out of the reactions, not just throwing out a reaction, but a journey of the artist with everybody. I've done it with Little Mix. I've done it with Fourth Impact. I'm doing it with Katrina, and we're still doing it with all the above. It is a nice journey to have. It's a connection that we all do have along the way. Like, we don't have to be in the same room or even watching the screen at the same time to have this connection. And I think that's such an awesome thing. And I also think that Katrina fans are awesome. They're very detailed. I feel like with feedback with the videos, first of all, keep doing that. Never not do that. I love constructive criticism. I always know that I can be better with my reactions, period, right? So I'm actively working on the quality of my content one step at a time. We just got the new mic, the new camera's gonna come next. We're gonna have the new setup and everything. So these Katrina reactions are gonna grow with us as well. So that is actually super exciting to me. I can't wait to really get into all of this with you guys, because and one thing about, I've noticed specifically with Fourth Impact and even Katrina, even being from the Philippines area and whatnot, like, I just noticed that the energy and the passion of the fans, they are the same, but also the knowledge of all around singing is there. You know what I mean? So I just love being able to also have intellectual conversations in the comments with people who actually know what they're talking about. And it's not that some people don't, but some people get a perception of how music works, how the industry works, how an artist works, and they just run with whatever is on the surface, right? But there are a lot of people who have been doing this for a long time, been watching for a long time, been researching for a long time, and it really just brings all those people together into one place, and we get to again have this connection of watching Katrina or rewatching Katrina or whatever the case may be. So I find that to be super, super awesome and exciting. Now, I'm not making this obviously any longer than it already is, but I did want to come and have a little conversation with you guys and just discuss her talent and what I want to do with her reactions, because I want to make it clear, because the one thing that I get very often is more Katrina. Will you do more Katrina? I think people question if I'm going to do more Katrina, but I am. I'm always going to be doing more Katrina, like I said, as long as she's releasing videos, because I just feel like she is the epitome of, what I love when it comes to music. She reminds me what I love about music, and it has nothing to do with the production around it or any of the bullshit. It just simply has to do with using your best instrument in our number one instrument, which is our voice. Our voice is an instrument. I mean, look at Home Free. Look how they utilize their vocals. Look how they utilize their instrument. You see how iconic it is? I just think it's so iconic, especially in creative, when people utilize their voices to really create a production around vocals. So that's really awesome. But, one of the things also that I do want to point out, just talking about Katrina, because I'm thinking in my head, for some reason, I'm just picturing moments of the videos in my head as I'm speaking about it, which is so crazy to even say, because in my head, I see her in the moment of, getting ready to belt, and I see how, her jaw is getting in position and preparing for this note that she's about to belt out. And just literally, I'm so attentive when it comes to singers, because when I was growing up, that helped me along the way to my journey. It helped figure out how you want it to sound while also creating your own style. So iconic. I just keep thinking about all the different styles that she has as a singer, artist, creative, all the above. All that she has, oh my God, y'all. I can't, because what do you mean? What do you mean? It's gonna so iconic. The talent that she possesses, I just have to know how she isn't somebody talked about in a massive mainstream space. And I don't even mean top 40 radio, blah, 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 blah. But I don't see her on social media conversations. And they don't have to be famous, mainstream, blah, 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 whatever, to go around for their singing. That doesn't have to be the case, but I've never come across it, and I just don't understand why, with all of this talent that she possesses. Does she want to have several albums? Does she want to make her own music like Whitney and Beyonce, in the sense of creating those powerful songs and ballads that really last and that people pay attention to and that move people? Is that what she wants to do? Or does she simply just want to sing and do what she loves for fun without all of the industry stuff being intertwined with it? Because that also would make sense as well. So I'm really looking forward to get into more of Katrina and learning more. Make sure you comment in the comments on this video, again, your favorite Katrina reaction. If you put a different one in other videos, put a different one now. It's going to be iconic, guys. We're going to have so much fun together. I truthfully believe, that Katrina is going to create such a strong fandom here. I really do believe that on my channel. I think it's going to build a community on my channel. And the best part about it is because I love Fourth Impact so much, they kind of intertwine. Katrina and Fourth Impact both, they kind of intertwine. Like, dude, they have this community that is full of love and positivity and reassurance, because I don't ask for it. I don't need reassurance on my videos. I enjoy my videos. If I put the video out, I enjoyed the video, right? But it's the fact that everyone else enjoys the videos as much as I do. That is all. There are moments, obviously, where I'm talking through, whatever's going on. I'm not apologizing for that, because that is what I do. I am a reactor. The idea of a reaction is that you're coming to see my reaction, not that you're coming to hear the video that you've already seen. You want to see my reaction. So while you can still hear the original video, you're here to see the reaction, which for some reason, people seem to think coming to a reaction is to re-listen to the song, and that's not the case because of copyright, and you will get copyrighted. Even if the video is an official video, even if it's just a cover, you will get copyrighted because the song itself that they're covering, the labels aren't going to allow you to simply just take on all of that content and then not get a piece of the pie. So some will allow monetization sharing. Some won't allow copyrights at all. So that's why sometimes you will see some of your favorite parts of videos edited out. Sometimes that's why you will hear a reactor talking over some parts, because speaking over some of the original parts of that video, it creates new content. So we can use the original content as long as we create something new out of that. If I'm just staring at the video and the video is playing and I'm not saying anything and simply just giving a reaction, YouTube is going to get me. YouTube is going to get me. So I do want to make that clear, because also if you've seen my home free reactions, you will also see a lot of feedback, and not great feedback, about it. And I don't apologize for it, because I have my reasons for doing what I do, editing and whatever surrounding my videos. They all have a reason. This part was probably edited out because YouTube told me it had to be. So maybe what I did was, instead of taking the whole part out, I maybe cut out a piece of the part. And YouTube was like, you want to know what? Okay, that's fine. Or maybe they said, nope, it's not. And I had to cut out majority of the part. So it really depends, and not every channel is going to look the same, because not every video is going to be edited the same for YouTube to tell every creator to cut out this specific part in videos or their reactions, so to speak. So I want to make that very clear, because I feel like there's a lot of misconceptions, for one, around reactions and the commentary that comes with reactions. So I'm probably from now on going to let people know you will hear me talking throughout this reaction. What I like to do personally is playing in my Alexa. People think that I skip videos or, skip some of the songs or whatever, but it's playing in my Alexa. It will not skip. It's playing out loud. I can hear it, and I'm speaking into this mic. So the volume that you hear on the videos, I've turned that volume up, and I've turned the volume down on the original sound. So that way, it's well balanced, because the microphone is already lower as it is in volume. So it balances out to where you can hear me and you can perfectly still hear the original video. But again, the point is to not hear the whole original video, because then I would be stealing content. Okay? So just to make that totally clear moving forward, I'm probably going to address that on all of my podcasts surrounding people that are on my YouTube channel. Okay, y'all? Now, anyway, I'm about to hop off of here. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. There's going to be more Katrina to come. I'm really excited. I would like you guys to put your favorite reaction inside the comments, your favorite video, your favorite moment. Let me know why you love Katrina. I really would love to know what about her made you love her. Let me know. All right, y'all? I appreciate you. Make sure you drink some water, eat some good food, take care of yourself, because we have a lot going on in this world, child, okay? Okay. If we don't put ourselves first, who will? Come on now. It's giving self-care. All right, y'all? Now, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for listening to the That's So Deaf podcast, where you stay true and stay you, boo. All right, y'all? Now, I'm out of here. Peace.